Alrighty guys, this is a video I did not want to make, at least anytime soon. Unfortunately, the 210's getting stripped.
Yeah, this thing.
It's not going to be completely.
Yeah, only the motor.
The motor is getting pulled out, and I've gotten a trade deal for this rear tires. I'm just going to throw probably the stock ones back on it. Battery, engine, rear tires, seat.
Battery's already out.
That is all coming off. Guys, this isn't going to be much of a entertaining video. We're gonna take this stuff off the 210. Depending on how much time there is, we're gonna rearrange some things. The 160 is still gonna be built. His is getting closer. The transmission's got to be pulled out and rebuilt.
Got a new hood on it.
Anyways, guys, it's just gonna be time lapse of pulling this apart.
It's gonna be a sad video.
Yeah, quite literally. Guys, so tires are off, the motor is out. It's a pretty depressing thing going on right now.
Whenever you were riding it, you were so happy.
Got to move on, go bigger and better. It's funny I say that even though the 160 is smaller.
Go big or go home.
I don't know. It might come back. It might just sit here in the barn until every single inch of it rusts away. Anyways, guys, if we figure out some other things to do, we'll do it. I don't know yet, though. Alright, guys, so 210 has the seat, battery, engine, and tires off. It is...
Seat right there.
210 is right there.
210's right there.
Okay, it looks like I'm pointing back at the gray one.
But
210 is over there. And you got the seat, the hood, the grill, the exhaust. It's all on the 210. Leprechaun is right there with a different hood. 160 is right there.
hopefully that gets done here soon.
Anyways, guys, this wasn't the video I wanted to make on the 210. Actually, the next video focusing on the 210 was supposed to be snow plowing. That's not happening this year. Honestly, it might not even happen next year. Honest opinion, it might just sit. It might just rot away right there. Ever since I got it, it hasn't been reliable. Anyways, guys, it's a very short video, but I wasn't even planning on making a video. I guess I can give you a rundown of Leprechaun and the 160 before the video's over. Leprechaun. The Leprechaun runs, but it needs a new carburetor. Well, it needs a jet for the carburetor. We're just going to buy a new carburetor and be done with this one. Transmission has broken shift keys. A different hood, which doesn't fit it, but it fits.
Hopefully I can run lights with it.
That is not somebody's head. That is a helmet. 160 from about here back is all good. That I know of. Just got to get all the stuff for the motor. And then different tires. And as you guys already know, 210 needs a lot of work. Might end up putting an 8-horse Briggs & Stratton in here. And then building it to go fast and for snow plowing. And here soon, this old International Cub, it needs axle pin, and it needs to figure out why it's not getting electrical through the wiring. That might also happen soon. And that tractor right there also might happen soon. Anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. And be happy. Have a good day.